Quing. Hi, Bo.
Quing, 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 quing.
Hi, Bo.
Quing, 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 quing.
Hi, Bo.
Quing, quing, quing.
Oil painting. Hi there. Hi there. It's been a while. It is currently the 28th of December. And I just finished filming one video that I'm gonna post soon. Yeah, so today's oil painting again. I'm going to be continuing, even though you can clearly see I've been continuing a lot without you guys here. I'm so sorry about that. But my phone was quite. If you saw in the video, which I'm going to post today, my 7-day challenge of where I was filming, I only managed to get the data transmitting cable then, which was like mid-December, like last of last week. So then only then was I able to record again. But during that time, I told y'all this is a commitment that I'm committed to. So yeah, I had to continue on with your outro, but that's not gonna be the case anymore because the data transmission cable is here. I'm able to continue onwards, and that's what we'll be doing today. I will be fast forwarding that.
Well, you know what's funny about this oil painting series? The very first video is my best video, like in terms of like me. Like I talk a lot in the video, I'm not gonna lie. I was like fast forwarding because I just rewatched it, the laptop's right there. And yeah, I was just talking a lot, like I'm talking a lot right here. Askies, be passionate. Either ways, yes. So when it comes to this painting, right, as you can see, there are major updates, which you will see now. I like experimented with how colors would look like on the hair, in terms of the hair bubbles. And I got this new gold paint, which, you know, with a lot of the gold paints that I've had, they dry metallic. So you'll see also, I'll zoom in on here. On this face, it has a metallic covering because I used the gold paint, a cheap gold paint, and it looked really nice. Whereas with this other gold paint that I was using, it came out muddy and disgusting, and I'm disgusted by it, I'm angered by it. Moving forward, I want to like smack it in the face, actually. This one that I got, that looks terrible, came from this other China store. And this one came from Crazy Store. So buy the cheap one from Crazy Store. Buy it quickly, get it now, because people are going to steal it. Immediately after this video comes out, you'll see it's going to be empty, the shelves will be empty, and eventually it'll be like 150 rand at some point. The dollar ones are extremely expensive. 60 rand, anything more than 10 rand is expensive to me, and 10 rand can't even get you a chappies anymore. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I should be able to walk in with 30 rand, and walk out with a pie, a cold drink, and something extra nyana. But no, I can't do that anymore. Either ways, I eventually started with painting the face. Now, if I had recorded that, you would have seen the face has had many different faces, many different looks, many different outfits, many different styles, and I can do this. I painted this face yesterday. The only thing look at how much has stuck to my hand. Almost nothing. That's because I found a way to oil paint in a way that sustains me and so much better. Everything dries extremely quickly. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I ruined it. Everything dries extremely quickly.
And it dries in oil pastel texture. I painted this today. It dried overnight, and now it's an oil pastel texture, which is good. So if I want to work with oil pastels now, I can go in and do that, which is absolutely great. The way at which I did that was I used sweet oil, the one for the face. I wanted to test out vegetable oil, but I was like, nah. So I tested out sweet oil. I put it there. It's sitting there right now. I'm looking at it. And then I mixed it with oil. I mixed it with the oil paint. And then I clean my paint with dishwashing liquid. I now put it in a separate container. So I put the dishwashing liquid in here, and then I wash my paintbrushes in that because dishwashing liquid breaks down oil. And this is oil paint. So then that's what I did, which it managed to work. Here's evidence of that. It dries down the flat to the thing. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I think that's really, really nice and snazzy. But yeah, it immediately, the second the paint touches the oil, the sunlight thingy, the oil paint immediately breaks down, which is such an added bonus. And also the oil paint on the palette, because I don't mix the paint itself with the oil. I only mix when I've mixed it, then I add the oil into the mix, and then I put it on the canvas. Otherwise, in terms of like the oil paint itself on the palette, I try to refrain from using the sweet oil and having the sweet oil touch it, because then it touches it, that paint dries up. I already have a little small heaps of paint that I thought would not dry, that did dry, and now I can't use it. I'm not touching turpentine at all, mind you, this is happening. Because remember, I brought it up in the first video. I am not touching it at all. I have not touched turpentine. Oh, wow. I just bumped myself as skis. Oh yeah, it's back there inside of the wardrobe. I haven't touched it. Blah, blah, blah. It's you take me to bliss. It's been bliss. It's been really fun. I can peek with the window closed. I'm not gonna do that though, because I'm clan. Fresh air, babe. It's summer. And yeah, it's been rainy. It's been very rainy for a very long time. And now it's starting to be sunny again. The sun is starting to come. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a bad thing to say. Hey. Anyways, the sun is shining now. I'm happy. But yes, last time on the oil painting thing, I told you I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, was doing this. You know, it's so funny. I'm on the last episode of season 3 right now. I just started Manacled. I have now started part 2 of Manacled in terms of that clip. So yeah, I'm proud of that because you know how like sometimes, because that came from me. I started that. I'm the one who's moving. I'm the one who's actively doing this every single day. And you know how I'm actively doing this every single day? You can see that I'm working. I released my LGG December 2025. You saw it? Guys, I'm moving. Y'all are busy sleeping. I'm here moving. And I also managed to get myself another 300 grams of because I wanted to create this Sade top. I was gonna make a whole video on it. I also wanted to create like a Brazilian South African t-shirt. I tried, failed abysmally. I don't have the software or the money for the software to get it. But yeah, so I'm making this Sade top. And as you can see, I am heavy chested, not like this person in the video. And even with the bra, it doesn't even like, so I'm trying to like navigate that because this is my torso. My torso ends here. My torso is this big. The average torso is like this big. Mine is this big. So yeah, I'm augmenting the thing according to that and all of that. I'm not gonna make a video on it because I'm not a professional. And on top of not being a professional, it doesn't even look nice. No, it does look nice, man. I'm not talking about that. But yeah, I was basically crocheting. As you can see, I have the little peak here, which is gonna go on the torso thingy. And then all of this, I'm making the belt first, and then I'm gonna make the cap bra, and then I'm gonna go out back to Metro because I buy my stuff from Metro. I'm gonna go. Don't buy wool from companies that don't specialize in fabric and all of that. They will upcharge you that wool. You see the China store, you're gonna see that wool at the China store. You're gonna be like, "Ooh, steal!" Don't steal it. Don't steal it, but it's not a steal. They're charging you up. You'll pay 30 rand for something that's 25 rand at Metro. I'm telling you right now. And it's the exact same wool or even worse quality. Moving on. Yeah, so this is going to be the belt of it. Then I'll make the cup and I'll fix it up like how you see inside of that video. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I will figure it out. But yeah, I'm here. I'm almost done. The way at which I planned to do it was so that I can leave space in the back. This is where it needs to move all the way until here. Can you see? All the way until here. So that I can add in another panel which I will crochet, and then I can lace it up so that it's like a little corset type moment. Yeah. And then I'll add a little froofing with white wool. I'll crochet froofing around so that it looks really nice, and it's gonna look really nice, and I'm gonna add it to my collection of paint stuff. I also got a bunch of clothes, hand-me-down clothes from my older sister. So yeah. I wasn't moving before, I'm moving now. I'm moving at a speed, lightning, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't feel like it. I feel like I'm stationary, but yeah, I am moving. You know, I'm making moves to be healthier mentally. You know, I got some news recently. Not news that I feel I'm happy to tell you right now. It's not good news. But yeah, I feel free. You know, I feel free. I've not been a great person for a very long time. Okay, that's the tea. And I thought of someone every day, even this year, even now, not now, but like starting this week, I still thought about them like every day. I'd sleep about them, I dream about them. They were my everyday thought. And I came across some information about something they said about me, which was completely true. They were honest, they told the truth, and I became privy to the truth, and I'm now changing my ways. You know when you like unconsciously change your ways, when you consciously change your ways, the only way that you can truly change your ways is to unconsciously change it as well, which isn't really a choice. But yeah, I've experienced an unconscious change, and I am now done with that person. Even as I'm talking about them, I don't picture them in my mind. I've somewhat forgotten how their hands look, and I've somewhat forgotten things about them that I thought about all the time last week. I've gone 3 days without thinking about him at all at this point, which scared me at first because it's just like I thought about you every single day after I heard that you said this about me, which was true. Now I don't think about you at all, and it feels weird. Um, but yeah, I finally moved forward, and because I've moved forward, as you can see, I'm moving at a very rapid pace. So yeah, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to make new. I'm ready to meet new people. I'm ready to start afresh on a new chapter. And I keep saying I'm excited for school to start, but at the same time, now I'm learning all of this new stuff, and it's just so like wow. But yeah, I'm ready for this new chapter. I'm ready to begin. I'm ready to start, and I'm ready for school to start. I said I was gonna talk a lot. Now here I am, 12 minutes in. Hey, listen. But yeah, I'm creating. I'm gonna be watching the last video whilst making this, and I'm also gonna clean my room. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. Documentary is finished. Trifling documentary. Yeah, I'm done for the day. I haven't finished the summer pretty. I'll finish that now. Or whichever time I want to. You see, in comparison to how it was before. You didn't see how it was before. I skied. But yeah, here it is. As you can see, the lips are not supposed to be like that. There's a hey, the lips are not supposed to be like that, and they're a little crooked. They're supposed to look like this. My skin is obviously lighter than it was in this painting. I wish I could make it that dark, but I didn't touch black at all when painting this, and I used a lot of white. Whereas here, I mixed in a lot of blacks into my painting. So yeah, I wanted it to be this dark, but it isn't because of that. Blah blah blah. Thank you for tuning in so far. I hope this was relaxing. As you know, these are one of my last videos before I'm like completely done. no more from me, because I did say I'm gonna lock in for this year. And yeah, I'm really excited to finish this painting with y'all. I have T minus 10 days, 11 days to complete this painting and all the other art stuff that I want to do. If you check out my Instagram, I posted, and also my Pinterest, I posted I made a movie poster. You'll see it here now. I made a movie poster for the show Isitembiso, because, you know, why not? I wanna practice. You know what's so discouraging? The fact that I posted it and I got zero likes, zero views, zero everything. But it's whatever.
Usually I get like 1 like and I'm like, okay, they like it, but like I got 0, and I really like that. It looks really good. It looks really good. But yeah, it's fine. We move forward. We continue creating and we continue creating great stuff. But yes, I'm very excited. That's one of that's a drawing of mine that I did when I was younger. Yeah, it's such a nice painting. I like this painting. I think I made good progress. Thank you so much for looking. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for paying attention. All three of those things means a lot to me right now. I'm very, very hungry, and that smells like food. So I'm gonna go and take and chow down if that is the case. But yeah, I'm here. I'm making progress. I'm very excited. Thank you.